Hey guys, welcome again to another Loomian Legacy sweep. I'm Mr. Lucky Luke, and today's one we got a Mariath sweep. I hope I said that perfectly correctly, because that was the best attempt I've ever done in my life. Now, we are currently back again with some more Loomian Legacy sweep, and we are going to be kicking off with one of the newest Loomians in the game, and that is going to be Mariath. One of the more interesting one, and by far a really a letdown Loomian. I mean, a strangely but pretty powerful, but really a frail Loomian. And not Loomian, Loomian. And hope you enjoy this one. So let's go ahead and first of all take a look at this one beautiful Loomian of ours, because this is going to be a very interesting sweep. We're going to be trying use of this one. Now, first of all, this thing gets a cool new move, one of the few things, which is Shatter, which is one of the moves we're going to be using in this sweep, which is basically, it's a spirit type move. It's a melee attacking one. It costs 50 on energy, strength of base strength of 70 and 90 accuracy. Now, the cool about this is that not only is it good at a melee attacking move, but it also, once you hit your opponent, they will get laid by a pile of spikes. So essentially, it's like, or not spikes, a bob, sorry. You're pretty much, when you use the Shatter, you'll just scatter around with bobs as well. So that is a really cool move, and for its stats, well, it's really unique, let's say that. So it gets a very good attack on the melee and range attack with 125, 105 on the range defensive solid, and then its other stats is just terrible. Like look at this. Like, why would they run a Loomian like this? This is one thing they need to remake, or like not remake, but buff it. Like, they had to buff this thing up, because this is not an alright Loomian to use in competitive or even a Loomian Legacy season. Having a base 50 on health, 44 on speed, which is makes sense because of range attack and melee attack, and energy 84, which is okay, and then 62 for melee defense. This thing is just ability forge, but just riskier. So for this one, we're gonna have to figure out a strategy using its Shatter move, as well with some of the strategy we're using it. Now, this thing does also gets the ability Reflection and Mimic, which is one of the few abilities I was gonna try use, but sadly it ended up with an Analyze as the ability, and that is all I can say for this one. Now, for this sweep, this was during my random battle against someone on Showdown, or not Showdown, but in the Coliseum, and that's all I can say for this. So I hope you enjoy this one, since this battle was an extraordinarily amazing sweep. Like, this was an absolutely incredible battle. So we got a battle against Conrad. I don't know who that is really, but we got a battle against him, and we have a little bit of a strategy going on here. Now, normally I usually go with the same team when it goes with some of the strategy, but I kind of want to try use something a little bit different, since normally, you know, you see me often use just the same classic set and stuff, but I want to try use something unique with one of the special Loomians. Now, we got pretty much the two of the most broken Loomian, they're probably not the most broken Loomians in the game, you can only tell, with Dakuda and Navidius, and this one was a little bit ahead straight off the bat moment, so all I'm going to do is pretty much tribute to one of the Loomians, and that was Novadius, and I'm going to go for the tune-up with Copperate or Copperite, and that is all I'm going to say for this point, so I hope you enjoy this one. Man, this battle was such an extraordinarily amazing sweep. Can you last the whole battle? Because this battle contained a beautiful salt at the end of the battle, so make sure to watch till the end, and enjoy the beautiful Mariath sweep. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the Mariath sweep there with an absolute salty forfeit, because I could clearly tell that was definitely going to be a sweep there, because no way that was going to actually go ahead and have anything against me. Now, the only weird thing about this sweep here, because I clearly could have got myself a fail there, the weird thing is, why didn't they use a fire type move? Like, that's the one thing I didn't understand this battle, because they've been using a Frost Beam over and over again, and they could have clearly used a fire type move and just curse my Mariath. And I didn't have any special bulk on this thing, because this one was completely based around using melee and range attack only, and just nothing had this. So I had completely counterless on the bulk set, but except for the range defense, which is already pretty good, but the health was pretty bad. So I'm gonna say that was a complete salty forfeit for complete reason, and maybe just because they didn't have a fire type move, which is weird because they always start with a fire type move. So you know, that is what it is, and I hope you enjoy this one. Now let's look at this one, this completely beautifully salty Mariath on myself, and I hope you enjoy this one. Now, this one is a Bronze Smart Rare Slushy set, because it's already a very, very slow Loomian anyways. I run this one, the randomly health amulet. I didn't really have anything specifically I wanted to run as an item. Anyways, because this thing is not even bulky. It doesn't really have the greatest to use any like special items and stuff, so I could give this one power cups and stuff. Maybe that could have helped me, but I just felt like it was just already too strong, so I just didn't really want to feel like I wanted to run power cups because of it, and ended up just running just Health Family for random reason. Now this one was an Analyze set with Power Force, Shatter, Dodge, and Dark Surge. Now the strategy of this one is basically, in case there is a chance, obviously one of these stats will increase, you might as well try buff them both. So Analyze works like this. So identify whether the opponent's melee or range defense are weaker, and boost the owner respective attack. So basically, if one of the opponent's lowest stats is well, obviously lowest, the other one, your other melee attack will be increased. So I think that's how it works. And any way you want to run this one, you can run just anything specifically. I just run Analyze because it just gives me another plus on the range attack or melee attack, depending on it. Which is why I kind of wanted to try and run Power Force with this one, because not only increases melee, it also increases range attack by one stage. So that means Analyze will not only increase by one of my melee or range attack. I can also use Power Force, which also give me a +1 and +1 and +2 of one of these ones. So I had this one as obviously one of those combination strat. I also have this one Shatter, which is my main objective of the sweep here, which actually were so incredibly strong, or actually strangely is with only base 70 strength. That's not really super strong in general, but compared to its stats, that is something that 70 kind of needed. So maybe that's why they nerfed it to its base strength, because otherwise it would be, it's just too incredibly like buffed. Like no way, no one will run this one, or probably a lot of competitive ones will run this one anyways. I also have Dark Surge for a little bit of a coverage instead of like Metal Blast and stuff. I also I ended up running a lot of few like counters and stuff, like let's say maybe like light types and stuff. Like light types do often to have a huge counter against mine. Or at least one of the few, I think. I'm still trying to learn a little bit some of these typing and stuff. Like there are a few ones like some of them I still haven't figured out yet. Like some of them are just more common, but some of them are just too obvious, I guess you could say there. So I'm just still in progress. But either way, this is not gonna stop me anyways. So for this one, I had this one as Dark Surge for specific reasons, because it makes sense. I'm also trying to see if I got the right thing here. So right here. So yeah, light type is something that is a huge weakness against. So having it as a dark type move on it, just in case for a little bit of a, for extra little bit of a coverage, which is something that is actually what is here? Hold on, dark. No, no, actually, hold on. It's resist. No, the light actually is good against this. So wait, I must have looked the wrong one. Hold on. I'm, I'm sorry. I've been looking the wrong one whole time. Whoops. Well, that is my fault. But you know what? It is. It's not going to stop me because you know I've already done a terror defense sweep, so I should already know this one counts. So I think that was the other type of counter that I had. So yeah, either way, regardless or not, I had Dark Surge for a little bit extra coverage, and the other move I had is Dodge. Now Dodge wasn't really much of in the battle here because I never really used it in like one of the specific attacks. Like I need to dodge normally. That was actually for a combination for one of my supporters. I think of one right here, Waka Laka, which is actually the same Waka Laka I did on my Waka Laka sweep. I put that one months ago, which had the same move and same strats and same stats and all. The only thing I did differently between this one is I just gave it some extra ups, and that is really it. Now the cool thing about this is that I got to use Bane of Haste with this one, because what Bane of Haste does is, if you have no idea what this does, it basically is like Trick Room. So you pretty much do, you pretty much, it's like it's very low prioritized move, and you always go last with this one. But once you do it, activate it, all your slowest Loomians will go first, or the ones who has the lowest speed will always go first. So basically, it switched things up to like negative speeds to go all the way to the very top. So it is a really helpful move in this sweep here, and that's why I got to use Waka Laka in this sweep instead of like just running just the same sets and using only bait and stuff. Since, well, obviously, if all my bait users are going down, you know, then I'll be in trouble. Now, I can confirm that it was straight off the bat a sweep here as well, because they were low in energy, and even if they use a fire type move, which is why I never talked about something before, or before I said it, they obviously had that tribute on that, so obviously the range attack wouldn't do as much. And in case they did have a fire type move and they started attacking my Mariath, I could go for a dodge, and then I could have used one of my supporters, Benefina, or Banana Power, as I usually call it, which you never got to see in this battle, or mostly you've already seen this one anyways, because if you haven't seen some of that Banana Fame set, I don't know why you haven't. It is just a frail, very robust, clumsy set with Kabunga Coffee, and this one's just a complete supporter with the Harvest, so in case if I'm low in HP, I can just go to my Banana Power and just harvest it, basically giving it a little bit of a health, and yeah, that would have ended up with the sweep there. So regardless or not, that was completely up to them, and they straight off the bat just forfeited for themselves. And that is pretty much that sweep. So hope you enjoyed this amazing MIRRAITH sweep, or what do you want to call it, Mariath sweep, or Mariath sweep. These names need to be fixed. Like, this definitely cannot be a name, like I can't pronounce it so many times. Or maybe I will learn it eventually, but regardless of not, that is pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed this sweep here, and we'll see you guys and girls on the next sweep some point, maybe next few weeks or so, if I can find a cool Loomian. And if you guys and girls obviously are new to this one, make sure to consider like and subscribe. And if we reach to maybe like, let's go with like 10 likes or so, I maybe can continue with some of these sweep here. And who knows, maybe I might pull up some like faintings and stuff. I don't know. It depends on you guys, because I will do these sweeps for you all. So if you obviously want to try to go for some of these special strategies and stuff. But that's me. And yeah, hope you enjoy this one. And stay lucky out there. Alright, sorry guys, I just had to do a little cut there because I was about to end the video there for some reason. I actually forgot to mention the TPs and stuff, which totally I forgot about this one. This one was a max melee attack, 140 for ranged attack, 60 for health, and 100 for energy, since it already has an amazing good attack, which was most likely where I was running. 140 for just to make sure this thing hits pretty good and make sure that one-shot most spreading Lumias. 64, just make sure to get rid of that awful 50 base health and buff it a little bit. And then an energy for 100, just to give it more energy, because this thing used a lot of energy anyway. So that's all I need to say at least. So yeah, that's all. So, hope you enjoy the sweep here. And as always, stay lucky out there.